Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 83. In this episode, as always, I'm gonna go over some of the questions I received from you guys on YouTube. I'm gonna do my best to reply to those questions and share my answer with some of you guys. Before I start today's video, as always, I hope your day is going well as planning. Without wasting time, let's get started. The first question today will come from Neha Taka. Neha Taka asked this question. Hi, John. MVC replied to our email that your approved case is assigned to post. Please inquire with post about the case. I can't understand what's the meaning of this. Well, thanks for the question. Basically, the post is the U.S. embassy. Okay, it's basically U.S. consulate where your case will move to, and where you will go to the interview as well. Okay, so if NVC move on your case to that post to the U.S. consulate, that's when you're gonna be able to go to your visa interview. So basically, they were able to schedule an interview appointment for you. So to answer your question, post means U.S. consulate. All right, so let's move to another question here. This one will come from Maimuna Diombera asked this question. Hello, John. The NVC keeps on rejecting my birth certificate. I don't know why. I was born in Bujumbura, not in Dakar. My birth certificate was transcribed in 2013. I just don't understand why they keep rejecting it. Well, sometimes NVC reject your birth certificate if it's not either the right format or is not the right document to submit according to the country. Okay, so different country will have different document to submit for a birth certificate. Okay, so at this point, what I'm gonna ask you is to contact NVC directly, so they can explain you what is going on, because since you only have one birth certificate, you keep uploading it and then they're rejecting it. If you keep doing that, they're going to reject it. You have to talk to somebody at NVC level so they can explain you and tell you exactly which document they want from you. Okay, all right, let's move to another question. This one will come from Chanine Joseph. Chanine Joseph asked this question. Hi, USMon. I have a question. Well, I did a blunder out of annoyance. Wrote on NVC that I want my petition withdraw 2 days ago on May 1st, 2021. Myself and fiance has resolved our issue and do not want to withdraw it anymore. My question is at the NVC stage. My petition is at NVC stage and was advised on when I rang NVC about 10 minutes ago to cancel the letter for withdrawal on NVC and fill out the form. He's talking about the inquiry form, which I did about 5 minutes ago. Got an email that the petition is undergoing administrative processing. What happens next from here? Hope to hear from you. Well, thanks for the question. Basically, what this viewer is talking about is he and his fiance want to withdraw the I-130 petition, so he contacted NVC to withdraw that, and now NVC moved that case to administrative processing. All right, so he want to know what is going to be next. So at this level, NVC since they already moved your case to administrative processing, they're gonna continue doing that till they make the decision based on the information you send them, the email you send them regarding withdrawing the I-130 petition. They have to look at it, everything, and if it's something they can do, then they will withdraw the case. But since you don't want the case to be withdrawn anymore, you have to call NVC back and let it know. I don't know exactly how this one will play out, but since you don't want it no more, you call them. Maybe they're gonna cancel the case going to administrative processing, and then they're gonna keep it at the NVC level, so you can continue the process. But you have to talk to NVC. Okay, so this one right here, I never have this situation before. I don't know anybody who had this situation before, and like I say, I don't know exactly how this will go, but you have to contact NVC and let them know that you don't want this case to be withdrawn anymore. That way they will tell you exactly what to do. All right, so let's move to another question here. The next one will come from Halil. Let me see here. Halil Adinla. Halil Adinla asked this question. Hello, my I-130 case is still in process, isn't approved yet, and got divorced with my wife. Is there a form of withdrawing letter, or just need to write it with my own word? Well, that's another question regarding withdrawing an I-130 case. What to do that to withdraw your I-130 case, you can use NVC inquiry form, and then you send them information regarding the petition. You have to provide the petition information. I think you have to provide the beneficiary information, like name and date of birth and all that, and also you the petitioner name and date of birth, the reason why you want to withdraw the case. You have to send them that email, and then they will reply to you and let you know what the next process is going to be. All right, let's move to another one. The next one is going to come from Jason H. Ziegler. Jason H. Ziegler asked this question. Hello, can you please answer? My mom is my petitioner. She applied at 2015 F-24 visa. She's still a green card holder and has no income in 2021. Can my sister, she's a U.S. citizen, be my joint sponsor after NVC receive my approval immigrant visa petition from USCIS? I log into Computer Electronic Application Center. It says my mom is my affidavit of support and fee is $120. Can a joint sponsor my sister add to my case now? I'm at NVC's on paying fees and step. Well, thanks for the question. Well, since your case is moved to NVC, where your petitioner, which is your mom, can add your sister as a joint sponsor to help her petition you. Okay, yep, yeah, that can be done at that level. The next question will come from Elmo. Elmo asked this question. Hi, brother. I filed the IA-64. What address I should send it to? Should I send just the copy for all document with it or original? Thank you for all. I'm following your steps. Well, thanks for the question. If you are sending your IA-64 to NVC, you cannot send it to NVC address. You have to submit it through their Computer Electronic Application Center. So you have to scan the document, save it in your computer, and then upload all those documents. Because you will scan the original from the affidavit of support. Once you fill it out, you sign it. You're gonna scan it, save it in your computer, and then upload it to Computer Electronic Application Center. All right. So, and then from there, NVC is gonna review it. If it's good, then they're gonna keep. If it's not good, then they're gonna tell you to resubmit or maybe submit a different affidavit of support. All right. In case you are talking about USCIS, you have to send the affidavit of support or form to the USCIS office that is processing your case. All right. So let's move to another question here, and the next one will come from. Let me see here. Rosemary. Let me see. Rosemary Barnes asked this question. Good afternoon to you, John. Can you go to an interview with your passport having 2 months remaining in it? Well, thanks for the question. Usually, first of all, you cannot go to your interview appointment with an expired passport. The passport has to be valid, and I think the passport has to be valid at least for 6 months in order to go to the visa interview, because after you get the visa, you will leave the country, and your passport has to be valid at least for 6 months to enter the United States of America. So if your passport is about to expire, you can renew it, or you can let the consular officer know that it's going to expire, or maybe you submit the renewal application but you didn't receive your new passport yet, in case your interview appointment is very close. Okay, but in general, yep, it has to be at least 6 months from what I know. So let's move to another question. The next one will come from Yannick Noah. Yannick Noah asked this question. Hello, USA world. Please, I need your help. I interview in a few days, and my petitioner, who is my wife, had to change her address, so she is no longer in the address that we wrote in our document. What will this cause me a problem on the day of the interview? So basically, this person said the petitioner changed address, and he want to know if it's going to be a problem when he goes to the interview. Well, once your petitioner change her address, she going to update your case at NVC level, update on the case. She can use the NVC inquiry to change the address, or can call the US consulate and let them know that she changed the address. Then from there they will tell her exactly what but I don't think it's gonna cause any issue at all. Okay, especially if the petitioner change it at the NVC level. All right, let's move to another question. This one will come from Joma Chugade. Joma Chugade asked this question. Good morning, Monda. I recently moved. We already documented to qualify, but our case is still at NVC due to the pandemic. How can I change or update my address, and will it affect my case status as documented to qualify by doing so? Well, thanks for the question. Same thing with the answer I gave to the previous viewer, previous subscriber regarding changing the address. Well, the petitioner in this case has to change the address at NVC level using NVC inquiry. So once he or she does that, everything is gonna be fine. Okay, it's not gonna affect your status at all, because things happen. People change addresses every time. So yeah, ask the petitioner to change the address. Okay, and then let's move to another question, which is gonna be the last question of today's video. This one will come from Fit. Asked this question. Hello, my friend. I have a question different from your today's video. Could you answer my question, please? The USCIS has rejected and returned all the documents of my application to register a permanent resident or adjust on status because I forgot to mark the box. I'm filing this form I-485 as principal or derivative applicant. I'm an asylee and I'm filing for myself. My question is, do you think I should mark it as principal applicant? My second question is, do I have to do the medical exam again? Thank you. Well, thanks for the question. So this person is saying that USCIS reject his application because he didn't mark on the form that he's applying as principal applicant or derivative applicant. Okay, if you are principal applicant, you're applying for yourself, you have to mark it as principal applicant. All right, so in your case, you got to be principal applicant. As far as some medical exam, I know that the I-System 93, which is what do you call it? Let me see here. I wrote it down here. Report of medical examination. That form is valid for 2 years, from what I know. And if USCIS wants you to resubmit it, then you have, to do it again, you have to do it again. But from what I know, it's valid for 2 years. So if it's expired, you have to do it again. So basically, like I said, that was the last question of today's video. I hope you guys will learn something from this video. If you know somebody who might benefit from the video, share with that person. So whatever you do today, do it peacefully and stay safe out there. If today is your birthday, well, happy birthday coming from John. Guys, once again, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
USA Monde.